Really is.
John Higgins has beaten Zhao Guidong 4-2. He's the latest man through. Corin Wilson through as well. So tonight's last 16. It's bubbling up nicely, isn't it? A lot of
50.
people expect Trump to be there, but at the moment, I'm sure he'll be interested to see how Igor Figueiredo gets on here on the TV table. There was a Brazilian player, a very famous one, Rui Chapo, and
22.
played in a white hat, which he said he would not take off until somebody beat him. And in the mid-80s, Steve Davis was invited out. Steve,
23.
the king of snooker at the time, invited out to play him, and everyone assumed, well, Steve's going to beat him. But of course, he got there. All the tables were smaller, pockets were smaller. It was a very different game, and Rui Chapo won. The hat stayed on.
30.
Yes, I
31.
played Igor in the seniors, and both games there was 60 odd points in front, and he got 2 really good clearances and really impressed me. Got used to the table more or less instantly, much like what he's doing here. Hasn't played on the match table, but so far his positional play has been spot on.
38.
He knows he's got to play well against Trump.
$39.
Well, he's chose to play for the... He could have played for the black. He's chose to play for the pink. So I assume he's going to go into the pack of reds here. A lot of screw power. Could be okay. Definitely on one to the left middle.
45.
They've played once before,
46.
and Trump won that one 4-0.
Yeah, he was saying that in certain parts of Brazil, there are so many snooker tables to be found in bars and sort of social areas. But as I say, they're not 12-foot tables, they're smaller. It's a different form of the game. There has been an
54.
invitation event in Brazil, 2011 Brazil Masters, that Sean Murphy won.
Well, that's worked out okay. He's got this red to the left middle, if nothing
61.
else. On one to the left corner.
Well, it's a sensational start. Judd Trump broke off, left a long red on. Igor Figueiredo knocked it in, and he's still going up to 61.
$62.
And hasn't been out of position once in all that break.
No, he played Neil Robertson in the qualifiers for the German Masters, and he started that match with 2 centuries. He went 2-0 up against Robertson with 2 centuries, and then Robertson finished with 2 centuries to beat him 5-2. So he produced a very high standard in a match that he lost. You know, you see the result, you think, well, it's a routine win for Robertson, but it wasn't.
Another good pot from Cannon. Now, where does the pink go? To Camilleri.
68.
Referee needs another red, and he'll be safe.
What a start. I mean, this is his first visit. He's playing the world champion and world number 1 on the TV table. Trump plays all his matches on the main table. And Igor's knocked in a red. He's putting together this break. Just needs this red. Should be 1-0 up. What a
69.
start for the man from Brazil. The thing is, he doesn't know how the table's playing. He's not played on it. But he's found out pretty quick, Joe.
Yeah, as I say, he's been spot on with his positional play. It's as though he's been out there all day playing. Got used to the table.
74.
And he was talking about setting off with century breaks against Robertson. He could be doing one against Trump as well. Doesn't respect reputations, no matter how good they are.
But his highest break as a pro is 137. He can beat that here. That would be even more impressive than just making the century.
83.
Got a very fluent style, and Trump, who we're used to knocking in the big breaks, has just had to watch it. He broke off. That's all he did.
90.
These days you've really got to break off well, haven't you? Otherwise it's not an advantage anymore. Nice plant.
Well, as I say, his career's been hampered by just trying to get funding to come over from Brazil to play. So, having first turned professional 10 years ago, he's only made 9 centuries on the tour.
97.
But he's surely going to make a 10th here, and hasn't it been impressive?
98.
He looks so relaxed as well out there. I mean, this is a massive match for him. This black to start against the world champion with a century break. Well done. Game on then.
105. 106.
'Great cue power. Great cue power. Timed it so well.
115.
Well, making the decision to come over to England looks to be paying off. This is great stuff.
So the last 5 colours needed to make his highest break as a professional.
$122. 127.
Again, spot on. Faultless this break.
$133.
What a start. So the black for a 140. It's his highest break as a pro. Amazing stuff. It's just like watching Brazil.